Hello, I'm Luxarkana, and I hope you can already hear it from my voice, but I actually feel a lot better. The last few days I've been completely sick, so I haven't really been building a lot, so I just was like, okay, I just built a starter home and just chillax a little bit while doing it, and that's exactly what I did. It's again for the Japanese-ish save file. It's really cheap this time. I think it's less than 17k. It still has 4 differently colored trash cans, and it has a thermostat above the door. I only use Snowy Escape and the base game, and I only put the thermostat above the door because your Sims will just die in Oasis Springs if you don't have that one and you have seasons. So, you know, thermostat above the door goes into every build of that save file just because of that. But other than that, as I said, only need the base game and Snowy Escape. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. I'm really feeling a lot more comfortable with this modern-ish building style. I've moved on to the next neighborhood and yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out and everything. I even made a sim for this house. I don't know if I will keep her in this one or if I move her into a little bit more expensive house. She's going to be one of the new townies and I'm really excited what you guys will think about her. I don't know if I will like properly introduce her or make like an introduction video for every new townie or something like that. But let me know if you'd like to see that one because I'd be up to do that. And also something that I discovered while building this one is that these debug stones, like the 3 that I put there to make like that pathway, your Sims can actually not walk over them. Shocker. I actually never noticed that one. I only put them like as decorational things somewhere, but apparently they just block your Sims' path and you can't go into the house if they are there. I noticed that at the end and I switched them out for normal tiles that were, they didn't cost anything, so it didn't really matter. But I thought I should mention this one because I personally never noticed it. I don't know if it's like an update thing or I don't know what happened, but apparently this is now a thing and I thought I should warn you all because I think a lot of us actually use this thing a lot because it looks awesome. And I agree, I usually love it, but it was really weird. And yeah, otherwise, landscaping wise, I'm pretty happy how it will turn out. You probably saw the thumbnail that I'm like putting all the green in here and stuff like that, and some actual landscaping that actually costs money. Like this is a cheap starter home with landscaping that costs money. I'm really proud of this one. I think that it got so cheap because I used a simple trick that I do often, which is not make a proper living room, but instead I just use the kotatsu, which basically is a dining table, as a sofa, because a kotatsu, it's kind of like, if you don't know, it's a table that is like really lowered and you have like some cushions next to it where you sit on it, and it's like a table that gets warm where you have like something over it, so the heat stays by the table. So when you sit down on it in winter, it's really nice because it's like this just warm table that it's just really nice. We don't like, I in real life with the people that I live with, we don't have like a real kotatsu, but we kind of made our own by using an electric, what's it called, an electric heater, a normal table, some cushions, and a blanket, which was really nice too. It was cozy, and you could definitely use it as a couch too. So that's why I used it in here as a couch, and I think that saved a ton of money because I didn't have to buy a couch and I didn't have to buy dining tables and chairs. I only had to buy a kotatsu and a TV, and that was the living room and dining room done. It saved so much space and it saved so much money. Like, that was just the perfect starter home thing to do. And that's why I think this might be the best starter home I've ever built so far. I'm serious. I'm really happy how it turned out. I also did some split leveling everywhere, and I originally wanted to do like a backyard, but the lot's pretty small, so I didn't end up doing it. And I still think that it's kind of nice. I don't think I put too many skill building items in here. I put like the mirrors and stuff like that. And I think that's, it's one skill building item done, and you will probably only have 1 or 2 sims in here. And in any case, you will definitely have enough money to buy whatever skill building item you need. So I didn't feel like putting another one in here. I'm really debating on making this like a player house and not a townie house, mainly because it just turned out so cheap and so well, you know. But on the other hand, the sim that I built it for is kind of the rags to riches idea sim, you know, that like lives in Oasis Springs, doesn't have like that much money yet, but would like to have much money. So when you play with her, you would naturally do rags to riches with her, basically. That's the idea behind her. And I also thought that like maybe she actually like used to be friends with Johnny Zest, but when his parents you know, disowned him, she was like, nope, I'm poor myself. I don't need no poor man. Or at least that's what I'm thinking of her. She may or may not potentially be a little bit of a gold digger, but that's maybe more up to you to decide. And it's up to me to decide where I want to put this house. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this really short video. As I said, I'm just getting better, and I hope that I will be able to do a bigger build next week. I hope I may catch you on stream, maybe over on Twitch, and I see you in whichever video stream or whatever you will watch next. Any questions about the build or anything, please feel free to ask. Bye!